Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about the 5 basic Japanese customs and etiquette that you should remember before coming to Japan. So, if you don't want to make any social faux pas, then pay close attention. Otherwise you might just receive the infamous Japanese stare. Anyway, in Japan, people are sticklers for the rules, whether it's waiting patiently at the zebra crossing for the light to turn green, or standing on the left of an escalator while walking up the right. The Japanese love their rules, and of course you will get the Japanese stare if you don't follow them. So here are some basic rules that you should remember. Number 1, firstly and most importantly, take off your shoes when you come into the house. Luckily most houses have a genkan, which is slightly lower than the rest of the house, like this one, where you can stash your shoes before going inside, maybe putting on some slippers. Number 2, train etiquette. Now the trains in Japan are kind of like libraries. There's minimal talking, your cell phone should be on silent, and of course there's no eating. Of course, this is where train etiquette ends, especially in Tokyo, where the peak hour rush causes people to forget their etiquette and push and shove and take the priority seats from old little ladies. Number 3, food etiquette. Now there are a number of rules to remember when it comes to food. Yes, there's a whole long list. I'm not going to go into all of it, but essentially before the start of a meal you should say itadakimasu, and then after a meal you should say gochiso sama deshita. They also don't do things like this, this, and this, and this. Yes, those are not acceptable. Finally, before I came to Japan, I heard about all these wonderful vending machines, so I was expecting snacks and drinks everywhere you go, but actually eating while walking in Japan is not acceptable. So most of the vending machines you'll find are probably drinks vending machines, because drinking's okay. Number 4, greetings. Now I've spoken about this before, but basically when you say hello to someone, you should say ohayo for good morning, konnichiwa for just general hello, konbanwa for good evening. For saying goodbye, sayonara normally has a sense of finality to it, so you should say things like otsukare-sama or itekimasu or jane. Also in terms of bowing, as a foreigner you're not actually expected to know how to bow, so you don't have to worry about that. In fact, a lot of Japanese people will see, a foreigner, and they will come up and actually shake your hand. Final piece of etiquette is gift giving. Now gift giving is an important part of Japanese culture. When you come back from a trip or when you visit Japan, you should bring gifts for all your co-workers, family members and friends. Now of course it's impossible to buy an I Heart Cape Town t-shirt for every single person that you meet while you're in Japan. So it's better to bring a little box of treats that you can then give to your co-workers. You know, put it on the lunchroom table, and people can just take one treat at a time. In fact, this is so common that you'll see many omiyage, which is souvenirs, many omiyage stores in every train station you come across in Japan that particularly boast local snacks and treats that you can take back to your co-workers, family, friends, housemates, whoever you want. So that's it for the 5 basic Japanese customs and etiquette that you should remember. So if you want to find out more details about these etiquette, check out my blog with this link below. If you're already there, then just sort of scroll down. Otherwise, subscribe to my channel and like my Facebook page. Until next time, cheers.